That's Nick.
And that's Joseph. And today we're here to talk about episode 2 of Moon Knight, the 6-part series that is airing on Disney+. This episode will stream April 6th, 2022. This time we're volleying between the other directors, Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, for this one.
Okay, episode 2 picks up where the last one left off. So there was an incident at the museum Steven works in. Oscar Isaac's character, the nerdy version of himself. So it's the next morning, and the museum's in disarray. So Steven shows up and talks to the security guard, like, you have to let me look at the footage. I'm warning you, what you see is going to be crazy, but we need to look at it. They look at the footage, and we just see Steven running around in circles. Like, there is no shepherd for the devil chasing him. So he looks crazy. He gets called into HR and he gets fired. So he gets a hold of like a key to a storage unit, goes there, finds a duffel bag that has like a weapon and passport. And of course, within the storage unit, there are reflective surfaces. So now he's talking to Marc, his other personality. And Marc is telling him, like, you need to let me take over. We need to do blah, 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 blah. Steven doesn't want to do that and runs out of the storage unit. And while he's running out...
Also in that bag is the gold scarab.
Oh, and the scarab. As he's running out of the storage unit, he sees Khonshu. Is that who he sees?
There's the Jekyll, and then he runs into Khonshu in the hallway. That sequence... Okay, keep going.
So, of course, Steven's scared, runs out of the storage unit. And guess who damn near runs him over? His wife. The lady who was trying to call him on those cell phones from episode 1. Which I thought was so crazy.
Yep, knocks him on his knees just like the Eric Clapton tune.
Like,
Layla.
This lady's been looking for him forever. Like, what are the odds that she would just be randomly driving on her moped and hit him as he's running out of the storage unit? But anyway, she tells him, get on my bike, and they're off. They go back to his place, and she's like, why haven't you been calling me? Where is this place you're living? Oh, you're staying with some other bitch, blah, blah, blah. She's mad.
She doesn't quite say that.
Well, she's like, are you here alone? And he's like, it's my mom's place, blah, blah, blah. So the centerpiece of this episode is that Ethan Hawke's character has his people like snatch Oscar Isaac and his wife up and take him to his little like commune because he wants the scarab. But I thought it was funny because at the commune, it seems really nice and chill. Like I would want to be there.
They're just casually talking Mandarin.
But he's trying to show like the world we're trying to create, if we get Amit like resurrected, is superior to how humans live now. So you should be on board. And of course, Steven's like, no, I don't want to do that. Then...
But only because of Marc's beckoning from off screen.
His other personalities telling him, like, don't do this.
Like, Steven really has no idea what's going on.
But Ethan Hawke is telling Steven, I used to be Khonshu's avatar. Mm-hmm. So throughout that little scene, he's telling him, like, oh, is Khonshu telling you this? Is he telling you that? And he is. He's like, yeah, because I already know. I've already worked for this fool. So episode 2 ends like episode 1, where Steven is being like attacked by some jackal. And then Marc spends all his time trying to convince Steven, like, let me take over so I can handle this. And he does. But in the process, Ethan Hawke's character gets the scarab. The end.
Sure. And we learn a few things. That Steven is able to conjure his own suit, his own protective suit, which is supposed to be kind of like the funny version of Marc's.
I didn't understand that.
We get a lot more of Khonshu, obviously, who has this floating skull atop his body that reminded me of... It looks like a toucan skull.
Sure. I'm still annoyed by this. So one thing I don't like is Steven, in episode 1 and now in episode 2, seeks counsel from this street performer who is like a concrete statue. You know how like street performers will pretend like they don't move? So Steven goes and talks to him. And like just unloads all his issues, and then through that realizes like, oh, you're right, I need to go do this. So in this episode, he does that right before he goes to find the storage unit. I just thought that was so annoying because Steven's already an annoying character, and then listening to him talk to this like street performer who clearly doesn't give a damn about him.
It's odd because usually that would be a way to develop unload some exposition, but we really don't learn anything at all in those moments.
No.
And also in this episode, apparently the conduit for their communication demands a reflective surface.
Right.
Which is interesting, and we can get into it in the next episode, maybe more so about dissociative identity disorder and its portrayal in this.
Another note I have is the comedic bits just are not working for me. This is not funny. You know, I really like Deadpool. I like Venom only because I thought Venom was funny. Mm-hmm. I just don't understand why. Well, in this, the comedic parts are really through Steven, but Steven's just annoying.
Steven is a bumbling idiot. And F. Murray Abraham's voice work as Khonshu, he just seems bitchy. For no apparent need. I had to... one of the bits of dialogue I kind of giggled at was when Ethan Hawke is trying to convince Steven about Amit's powers in the way he describes, because, you know, she kills people before they can commit the crime kind of deal.
Oh, right, yeah.
And Steven is taken aback at that, and Ethan Hawke's Arthur Harrow
He's
says,
trying to explain.
Sometimes a cure is the taste of the disease.
Yeah, I thought that was a good line.
I didn't realize after episode 1 aired, there's these episodes are actually titled, which I don't know why Marvel or Disney hasn't made that more notable as we're watching these, but apparently the first episode was called The Goldfish Problem, and I have no idea what episode's 2 title is at this point, so I'm going to call it Goodbye Moon Knight.
It makes me think of, there's some festival in northern Minnesota called Moon Dance.
Moon Dance Jam.
Moon Dance Jam.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else for this episode.
No, other than that, really should kick it up a notch. It's not quite doing much for me.
Well, we'll see how episode 3 goes. Anything else?
No.
Bye.